a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. Second and 5. One final throw before the break. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Robinson. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know this.
And he will score again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
Giants, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit. On the return, stopped him right in his tracks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
He'll take this down inside the 30. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and he's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart, exiting the pocket right, taking off, and the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Giants.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dart gonna throw it again. That's gonna be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong, neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Let's go.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. For Jackson Dart, milestone moment, his first NFL career touchdown pass. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Yeah, they'll stick with him again. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Tony to return it, and he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back to 60.
We'll go play action here with Dart. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be taken down to 37. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing. Dart. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing is Dart. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Let's go now. Drop ball leading. Let's go.
Dart. He's got his man, that's Neighbors. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
They're called in at the 2. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That one caught. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air again goes Dart. Oh, the pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He'll grab it at the 12. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
44-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. He'll stay on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The play action. It's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Giants.
Throwing again, Dart. More of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say.